All right. What's going on, everybody?
What up?
We're up. We're live.
We're here. Round 2.
All right. So, my name's Seth Skinner.
I'm David Reid.
Welcome to Burning Hammer Wrestling. We're back again.
Yeah.
Go over to w.gg if you want to support the show. You can use the promo code ClearShots. It's all one word. You get 10% off your entire order, and it helps us out. So we definitely appreciate that.
And it's actually good. We actually drink it like regularly.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, man. I didn't watch as much wrestling as I usually watch this week.
Oh, no.
But I have a lot of things to talk about.
Hell yeah. Dude, let's hear it.
So, first of all, there's a huge deal that everybody's talking about, the WWE deal with ESPN.
Yeah.
So, now what do we think about this one? Because
it ain't great. Explain it in a way to me. Explain it. This is my line of questioning, and this is where it gets tricky.
Okay.
Explain it to me in a way that doesn't sound like scum corporate greed.
Yeah, really.
You know what I mean?
Really, though.
What's the angle where it makes sense as something other than just trying to, in your face, milk more money off fans than what they've had to pay previously?
It couldn't be more obvious that's what's happening.
It's so obvious that's what's happening. It's just TKO going, we could make so much money
it's
if
1.
we went
6,
back to pay-per-views.
$1.6 billion.
Having said that,
here's the issue, though, right?
Yeah, go for
the real issue is that they started off this whole thing with WWE Network.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, it's going to be $9.99. You get a whole catalog. You get all of the pay-per-views. You get all that shit.
Which was the best it ever was.
Yeah.
OG WWE
So
Network.
they start with that, and then they go, well, actually, we're going to move to Peacock because...
Which I didn't mind.
It's fine.
They cut the price in half. Like, you just
they
got
did,
it
at
with
the time,
Peacock,
yes.
which was half the price.
At the time, they did cut the price
so
in half.
all I needed to hear with Peacock was that it was half the price. I went, am I going to still have all the shit I want?
It was,
they went, yes.
Yeah, it was either $4.99 or $5.99 or something at the time.
It might have been $4 less, but still.
And that was, and then they raised the price of Peacock, I'm pretty sure. But I get Peacock for free through something. I don't even know
what it's plan or some bullshit. Yep.
Fucking Instacart or some bullshit.
Yep. Same.
But it's just like it's scaling up, right? And the scaling wasn't so bad at the really. But then all of a sudden,
it had room to scale up because it was still cheaper than just WWE Network.
It also holds value.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Like there is a value you're getting from it.
Yep.
And
no question.
you can't discount that fact.
No.
But I think the big thing for them is, well, obviously the number 1.6B. You know what I mean?
That's
an important point for them. But also ESPN is huge.
Huge. I'll say this.
I think that's the big thing they like here.
It is a crazy big deal. Crazy big deal that is cool that they're in a position to even get to do something like that. Yeah. However, this is the other part that has to get discussed. What is the UFC doing right now under the same parent company at the same time, literally because of the pay-per-view system?
Yeah.
Oh, they're ending pay-per-views because everyone just fucking steals it.
Mm-hmm.
And so why is it that they're doing that? And then on the other product they own going, well, let's try to scam people with pay-per-views on this now because it does better numbers than UFC. To me, It's just fuck pay-per-views. Nobody gives a fuck. It's getting stolen, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Want it not stolen? You want more views?
Yeah.
Put it on the shit.
Do you want people to
not pay for?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want people to not pirate it? Because that's what's going to happen. And it just is what's going to happen.
I think regardless of political opinion, the American people are wicked burned out on having 6,000 subscriptions.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And this specific issue is like the fastest way to make everybody, regardless of what company they follow or anything like that, go, we're just going to pirate it now.
Well, here's the thing. It's only one, it's WWE. Okay. So now if you want to watch WWE, you have to have, you have to have
60,000 different things going on cable.
Well, even right now, you have to have Peacock. You have to have Netflix. You have to have cable for SmackDown.
Yep. Now you're going to have ESPN app that you have to subscribe to and then pay $30 a month for a pay-per-view.
$29.99. Yeah.
Yep.
That is insane. I'm sorry.
Isn't that mind-boggling?
If you have ESPN already through your cable provider, evidently you're going to get it anyway. That's how it works. So ESPN is going to launch this app, and they're saying it's just going to be ESPN. This is what you're paying. You pay for ESPN.
Oh, so the $30 isn't just for a WWE.
It's like you're paying for a network specifically.
So it's $30 a month, but you're getting all the wrestling pay-per-views.
You're getting ESPN.
But you're also getting everything ESPN.
You'll probably get Monday Night Football and all the stuff that whatever's on ESPN. So
I didn't know that, and that clearly changes the valuation.
But it hurts. Wrestling fans are not watching.
They don't give a fuck, and they will. Wrestling fans, they will just pirate it now.
Yes,
that's absolutely for sure.
Yes,
you can take that to the fucking bank. It's getting pirated en masse. And wrestling fans are the number one people that will just geek at that and go, oh, of course. Well, of course we're going to just pirate it.
Try shutting down as many sites as you can.
Have fun.
Because it doesn't matter.
Beat the guys that want your shit hacked.
Yeah.
Win that fight. Good luck.
Nope. It's just going to they're just going to keep popping up new websites. So
look at UFC. We're the most delusional, aggressive without realizing how dumb it was to even try against piracy. And they legit just gave up fully and lost. They were trying, but them admitting that, or them coming out and going, we are done with pay-per-views officially, is them coming out and waving the white flag and going, we lose, we're begging you to stop pirating our shit.
Yeah.
And good. Bye.
Yeah.
Don't scam your own fans that are why you get to exist.
I mean, the only time I would buy pay-per-view UFC ones, but only when there's a group of people that are going to throw in.
If there's a party happening, and 10 of us are going to be hanging out and get pizza and shit, and we're like, oh, we can all throw $5. Who cares? Yeah. If it's me paying $60, I go, no. I'm going to watch the recaps
and
tomorrow.
Part of the charm is trying to find a stream that works.
Yeah. Well, here's the best part about UFCs that I hope is not the case with WWE is that now that they're going to be charging all this money, the streams are going to get worse. Because I don't know if you realize this, but with UFC, if you watch the official stream, it's the worst quality, least consistent version of the stream.
That's the thing.
You get to access.
Right. So you pay $70.
You get a better experience just stealing it.
Yeah.
Which is sad. And it's only their own fault. Yeah. Only. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the reality is they've shown that they can just give it to us for $10 a month.
Absolutely, they can.
So what are we doing?
We know you can. So why would we accept more?
So now you're just screwing us. You're screwing your fans entirely.
That's why I'm saying it's one of the most transparent I know you're our fans. Eat our shit and like it moves I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling that they think it's gonna go their way. It really is.
And then you see all this other shit Saudi Arabia wants their own WrestleMania with The Rock headlining.
That is the company's cooked if they start going that much into dumb shit.
I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah. Fans are just not gonna
it just would be all it's all just care. Money. Yeah.
It's only them being greedy because they did the thing you're not supposed to do if you want to be a good thing.
Sell out.
Which is let's sell out to public shareholders.
Right.
Because now you do what they say or they pull your funding.
Well, we said it a while back, the TKO thing, if it's going to be like UFC, it's a bad sign. Yep. And look where it's going.
Well, it's going to where UFC just failed at and is giving up on. So why is TKO taking it there? They just can't accept that it doesn't work. You know?
Yep.
It's so weird. That's the weirdest thing to me, is that TKO is watching it fail and giving up on it failing with their other product right now. So how can they be the company with the most information on why it's failing and go, we just have to try this again?
Right.
What?
Well, it's because ESPN said
It's
here's
the dumbest shit.
$1.6 billion.
The craziest thing to me with that whole thing is ESPN thinking it's going to work and being willing to pay that money.
That too.
What?
Yeah.
Like ESPN, you would think would know. Oh, people are going to just pirate everything if we try to charge them this much. You would think they'd know.
How much is ESPN Plus?
$10?
Probably, right?
I believe it's $10, and it's another one of those things you go, oh, I have Disney.
Oh, you have to have the
just
Disney
get
bundle.
everything.
I don't want the Disney bundle. What if I just want ESPN Plus?
Yeah, but no, you can just get ESPN Plus.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it easy.
But they want
on their website
to ESPN only. Literally the second link.
Their website, they're like, get the.
Yeah, they don't want it. They want you to get.
Oh,
see, it's $12 a month now.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so over a period of years, it's gone up $2.
So $12 a month. So I would have much rather had them go to ESPN Plus.
Yeah, but they can't do that because
they've
got to. It's got to be $30 a month, so that it fouls and it just gets pirated.
And then AEW takes the.
We live in a strange world, man, where all these businesses go. What's the least likely to succeed with our fan base that we could do? We got to chase it.
I see a lot of shit online, and like, I don't know how much of it's real or whatever, but like you see a lot of rumors where you're like they're talking about now. One of the Fertittas wants to buy TNA.
I've heard that, but I also just heard that part of WWE's TNA agreement, their working relationship, is an option for WWE to purchase TNA. Now, I don't know if that's true.
Well, they could.
Don't take my word for it. However, I'm just saying I saw that in like wrestling media or whatever.
Well,
today.
the problem is this last 2 weeks has been just like a firestorm. And I think part of it
has been.
Like you have AAA getting their logo rebranded. They're changing that logo.
Which
then
is
you
strange,
have,
but not the end of the world.
I guess TNA, they were talking about how WWE plans to position TNA to be a competitor with AEW. And it's like, isn't it already though?
It is. Yeah.
The problem with
There's
TNA is TNA Plus. They don't need TNA Plus. They need a deal somewhere else.
They need to incorporate with whatever WWE's got going.
Or go to ESPN. Then it gives you a little bit more value.
That right there. The $30 ESPN shit. Tack on everything TNA as well. Instantly.
They need that. They need the entire library.
And
all
AAA.
Of that.
And AAA.
Well, where's their library going? Is that all going to ESPN? Like the whole like
the WWE
Raw,
library?
like classic Raw.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
I don't either because I'm not getting it. So
no, I don't. Well, there's no. I'll tell you right now. If it's $30 a month, no, there's no sale for me. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen anybody that's like, yay!
There's no way I can.
I can't wait to pay $30 a month for ESPN.
It's been one of the most universally panned things I've seen in wrestling in years.
It's not a good move.
It's been more panned than Ric Flair's last match, which was the most recent thing I could think of that I saw, like old timers who can't let it go commenting on posts going, this time it actually is too late, right? Yeah. Like it just has to stop.
Yeah, got it.
And I was like, Jesus. If Terry Funk is telling you it's done, it's too late, man.
Yeah.
I don't think Terry was. Obviously,
well,
I'm pretty sure he's dead. He is dead, but I'm pretty sure he was dead by the time Rick had his match. I don't know. My memory's
It just seems
trash.
like something he probably would say too, though.
But that's
like
my point.
You know what
there
I mean?
were guys like Taker and stuff going, why is he doing this?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then he went in the ring and went, I had a heart attack and died in the ring. And trust me, we could tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you watch him. Yeah, I don't even. It's like you watch Flair.
This is getting more panned than that.
Yeah.
Like the ESPN deal.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single comment from anybody, including people in the business, going, what are they thinking?
Yes. No one's going like,
no one's going,
yay, ESPN deal. This is huge.
No. I mean, it's people are acknowledging that it's a big deal, but they are also almost universally going, who's paying for this?
We're not paying that, no.
I've seen like major wrestling media guys go, I'm actually out on paying for that.
So now you got to go.
Dude,
so currently it's like Peacock. Well, we listed all of them, but now you're going to go ESPN, Netflix, and fucking cable.
I'm not doing
Which I guess if you have cable, you also get ESPN.
If that's true,
if it's part of your
then
package,
that's the way. But who the fuck has cable?
That's what I mean. I just
it's
don't.
not common anymore.
I don't get it
because everybody has to pay $200 a month for every fucking app now.
I think it's ESPN's way of saying like we're a cable network and we want to try and survive in today's, you know what I mean? Like
today's
we want it to be an
system?
app. Yes.
Wicked easy. $10 a month. Bang! You just made millions of dollars a year. You know it's true, and you're just being greedy if it's a penny more.
ESPN
end of discussion.
They think they can get away with it because there's a lot of like sports fans that
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. $10 a month, a penny more is a scam, and I will never bend.
I think you'll get a lot of sports fans that already are going to pay for this, but I don't think you're going to get a lot of wrestling fans.
Sports fans. Oh, that I'm glad you said that because that was the point I was trying to make earlier. WWE fans are going to pirate this all day. ESPN sports fans that are going to be able to watch every fucking football game of whatever team and shit on there, all the shit everybody begs
they're
for.
only going to get...
They're going to have it, but they're going to have just that, bro.
They're only going to get whatever's on ESPN is the problem. So you can't even get...
You can't even get everything.
Right. And that's what I always wish.
Do they have NASCAR on there?
Probably. I think Fox does a lot of the NASCAR
Who gives
stuff.
a rat's ass?
I think Fox.
I think Fox does. Yeah.
So like you don't get that.
So
it's like I don't know. You probably get horse racing.
They better if you're paying for. I'll tell you what would change it. I'll tell you exactly what would change it. If they brought back X Games and shit on there, or had ESPN2 on there, and it was all like
I bet they do.
skateboarding and biking and crazy
I bet they have
shit,
all the ESPN networks on it.
Yeah, dude.
ESPN News, ESPN2, ESPN.
They need
8,
to make a thing called ESPN Kids Game Shows, and it it resurrects Global Guts and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that.
Could you imagine that?
Legends of the Hidden Temple or whatever.
Oh my god, dude. But if you're gonna bring wrestling to ESPN, fantastic.
There's
if
a
you're
bot.
gonna bring
a bot in the chat.
a giant
giant penis instantly.
God tier.
Classic.
No, if you're going to do ESPN and have wrestling on there, they better be planning on putting so much wrestling on there that you are going. I have to pay $30.
It needs to be like a
huge
library.
Because good luck. Because I'll tell you right now, Mania on there, it's gonna get pirated. Just wait. You know what I mean? And they'll never be able to stop it from being pirated because they cannot make deals like this globally. And so you will always, everybody trying to watch it pirated is always going to have fucking UK streams and shit that will never get taken down, no matter what.
And there's like Bet365.
Yeah, and they're going to go, we will sue and arrest and take it. Sure you will. Yep. Do that in a country that doesn't have piracy laws.
Right.
That goes, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And just streams it.
Yeah,
and then their government goes, we also don't give a fuck.
It isn't our IP.
Stop us.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole couple of weeks has been like all of that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then there's also
there's a whole other giant story.
Yeah. There's
giant story.
Another story. So Karrion Kross.
Yup. God damn it. Damn it, dude.
The whole thing, man. At first I was like, okay, maybe it is a work. Like maybe they're because like they had said we had offered him a contract.
I'm so hopeful it's a work, dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it is now.
Nope. I have a bad feeling.
Here's the reality: the thing is they did offer him a contract, and he's saying that they gave him 24 hours.
He said very specifically. Let's be clear about this. His account of it is that they offered him what he would consider to be under his value.
They probably gave him a minimum contract.
And so he didn't even fight the number. He literally just said, can we sit down and go over all the different metrics for how you value me at this?
Yes.
And let's talk about it. Yeah, that's the most. I post about this.
It's a contract negotiation.
Here's the thing. If it's Jim Ross running talent relations there, and any talent, anybody, Funaki walks up to him and goes, I'd like to discuss every single bullet point on my contract for how you decide the valuation of my contract. And Jim Ross goes, absolutely. We'll meet at this day. And then whenever that meeting is, when you show up on time, Jim was already there with all the resources. And he goes, oh, come in. And you sit down, and with respect, dignity, and treating you like a human, he goes, let's go over every single point. The number's not going to change. But we're going to sit together and explain why I came up with this value. And he's going to have it. What Kross is saying is that they did that for him.
Yes.
His first signing when he came back, he worked with Hunter directly, and and it was all gravy. So he thought they were going to do business like that again. And then when he went in there, they just handed him a lowball contract. He went, I just wanted to... like what we did last time. Like, can't we go over this? And they told him, no, kick rocks. We'll give you 24 hours to accept. And then he hit him up at 24 hours and was like, how am I supposed to accept a deal if I don't have any info on it? And you're just telling me no, I can't accept this deal until we can sit down and talk about why.
Well, it's kind of like arbitration in baseball after you play out your rookie contract or whatever. Sure. But like the reality is, I think that there's something else going on.
Me too.
Like, I think there's
either a work.
He is, I think, either that or there's some kind of
something
issue
we don't know about
between him and someone else. Like, I don't think Hunter's the problem.
I don't know.
I really don't. Because I think if Hunter was going to drop the ball on this, I can't trust him at all because
it's over.
He of anybody should be able to see like things after like the good soldier, promo. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Because we talked about how there's similarities there where you see Kross like kind of becoming his character, where you look at Triple H in the game promo and you're like, okay, I can see like a similar vibe here. The trajectory of where that character
This guy is so money, it's ridiculous. And this is the other thing that's crazy. He's tight with Paul Heyman apparently and doesn't gloat about it. And it wasn't trying to leverage it in negotiations, which everything I'm saying is his account. So who knows? He might be a POS scumbag and he lied about everything. Yeah. We don't know. But his account, and it seems pretty fucking believable based on how he represents himself.
Yes.
Is that he doesn't tout about all the guys in the industry that have his back and are pulling for him. And then they make a bot. Like, I just feel like if it's a work, it's one of the great things that's happening this whole generation. It's going to be insane. If it's not a work, right? Let's say it's not, which I'm guessing it's not.
Yeah.
You have no choice but to assume it's not, you know? Assuming it's not a work, it means really bad things for WWE right now. It means wicked bad things for WWE literally right now.
I think it's
that they could miss a guy who's organically this over with the crowd, and his merch went boom, instant top of merch. Yeah. And he's got a #1 New York Times bestselling book out right now. That's #1 sports autobiography on Amazon.
They promoted the book.
What?
On TV.
Yeah. What? His book is taking off. He's doing fucking movies and shit. In what world are you dropping the ball on a guy that's that at the front line of being one of your top earners? I don't get it.
I agree with that.
I don't get it.
I've looked at him that way for a while.
It's such a bad sign.
I know that the internet wrestling community doesn't always agree with that. I think a lot of them think he's not good in the ring or whatever.
And they're all wrong.
But like, I don't buy it. Like, think about it this way. Like, if Austin was coming up today and you had the internet wrestling community around, they'd say the same shit. They'd be like, "Oh, he's not good in the ring."
This guy is like an Austin meets Triple H as the game.
Like, he's got
mash. But in his own way, though. And he's super cerebral like a Jake the Snake. Like, he has so much to his character that makes him a ultra high-level, standout, main event level guy.
Yeah, I think it seems like they never felt like they knew quite what to do with it, though.
Which is
like,
crazy.
But why not let him decide what to do with it?
Yeah, the guy obviously has good ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's good at blurring the lines on some of these promos. And like
everybody he talks about that are the guys that influence him, every single one of them are the exact right guys that you go, oh my God, this guy could be generational.
And he's talking about the guy in
the
truck with the headphones or whatever.
Yep.
And he's like, he's like, there is no guy in the trunk with headphones.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I love it, dude.
I just wanted people to think I was mad at somebody.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the kind of stuff you
Yep.
should want.
He's like, I don't know if they knew that I was working, and that's not good. And so I had to have a conversation with Triple H, being like, it was a work.
Right.
You pay me to blur the line. What?
This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
You're not going to put me in SummerSlam.
Triple H should see that though.
You would think. Yeah.
Especially when he, throughout his whole career, that was the whole thing. Like that was their whole.
And of course, there's 50 billion rumors, but all
yeah,
that shit don't matter. All that
but
matters
that's what
is
I mean.
what we've heard.
It could be an issue with him and somebody else backstage.
It's
in
got to
gorilla
be.
position.
Maybe it's Bruce Pritchard or some shit.
Right.
That's
what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm not throwing shade there because I don't know shit about.
But that's the reality. It could
but
be
that's
anyway.
what it has to be.
Right.
Because literally, Paul Heyman, who's one of the most influential people in the entire company now, he was on Ariel Helwani like a week earlier going, this guy legit has a noticeable, measurable, Stone Cold Steve Austin level organic following taking place right this second while his book is smashing.
Yeah. And if you want to say,
he is the future.
If you want to say, well, Paul Heyman works for the company, it's like, yeah, but also I've seen Bully Ray doing stuff that he doesn't necessarily work. But he works. He's on LFG.
But here's the thing. My whole point about it is if you have a guy like Paul Heyman who's saying that about you, he's saying that in the back. He's openly saying that to the right people in the back. Right. He's telling Triple H, he's telling William Regal, he's telling all these guys all day. Yeah. And they let this guy go. How do you let anybody on the roster go that Paul Heyman walks up to you and goes, I pick him? Whatever you thought, it's out the window now, and you go, I'm stuck going with this guy.
Yeah.
Because if Heyman tells you it's the guy, you are going to try. Look at his track record. Yeah. Who has he had that's not been an industry leader guy?
Yeah.
Punk, Lesnar, look at him, Roman.
Even now, it's like he's still his relevance.
He's still the guy.
There. Yeah,
he's dude. Yeah, that shit blows my mind.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. Like, Heyman's got this whole thing right now with Rollins, and like, where does that go? Where does Braun Breaker take the title eventually? Like, because there was so we had the whole work with Rollins with being injured,
and they had
a promo where Paul Heyman talked him up, and it was like Braun Breaker is the next big thing,
Yeah.
And it's like,
I think they're right.
I think that is what happens eventually.
I don't know.
I think he takes it off of Seth at some point.
Yeah, like when fucking
or he wins Money in the Bank,
fought Triple H for the title or whatever, and broke up Evolution.
So what if you give him Money in the Bank? Punk takes it off of Rollins.
I mean, yeah,
and
course.
then Braun cashes.
That's interesting. And then you have him get put on Bronson's shoulders and celebrate, and then fucking Rollins goes, yeah. And fucking he dumps his ass.
But that's the thing, because then you now have that feud set up already. Yeah. He has the title. Seth is trying to get it back.
Yeah, you have Triple H number 2. It will work.
I think that would work.
I think it would work as long as they do the thumb down. That's too funny and specific.
Yeah, because I think that works in both ways. But the problem is Punk gets screwed out of the title again.
Which is God tier.
It's kind of
It is. It is.
So then he can be like,
especially if they don't do it at Mania and you keep it so he gets screwed over again. Like you have him face him at Rumble or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And beat him at Rumble for the title, and then Braun. No. Because
Braun you have to wait till Money in the Bank.
You'd have to wait till Money in the Bank.
That's the issue.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the problem. You'd have to wait till Money in the Bank to do it.
Yeah, because that's the only way to factor him in. You can't have him win a chamber or something like that.
No. Nope. Yeah. No, you're right.
But that's down the line. It's speculation there.
But yeah. I mean, who doesn't fantasy book with this shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
So okay.
Braun and Bronson, that stuff's all fun. I think I actually I actually like the way that's turning out.
Yeah, and Bronson with the shoes.
Bronson's having fun with it too.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. You know damn well it's like, dude, what works when you're in those areas? Be yourself. Turned up.
Yeah.
Now he feels like he is.
Another thing that was interesting that I think it was on Raw this week. Bailey, there was like a little Bailey vignette. And
when we came here,
Yeah.
I walked in here with 3 things I want to talk about. We just
already
went
covered
right
them.
through all 3. The ESPN deal, Karrion Kross,
Yeah.
and now Bailey's promo. This is all I have. So Bailey's promo was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Yeah, because she needs a refresh. She just does.
It feels like it's going to go somewhere new, though.
Yes.
It feels like she stumbled on a new character idea, and she's been working on it and is about to execute it finally.
Yep.
I don't know what to expect. I trust it's going to be good because it's Bailey, and she's too good, man.
Yeah.
And she's tight with Punk behind the scenes. And that guy is a fucking genius of character.
I hope she's
like
not
this.
like a Tatum Paxley character because
No, I don't.
I just want Tatum Paxley to get pushed.
Yeah, let's just
because
get Tatum
what's going on
Paxley.
with that? Like that's horse shit to me. She's one of the best character workers in NXT.
Yeah, I agree.
Besides, like Ethan Page or something, but
yeah, Ethan Page is also
needs to be
wicked
called
good,
up,
bro.
Yeah,
he is so good. NXT is crazy.
Javon
right
Evans
now.
is awesome down there,
Mhm,
dude. Like, there's
Trick,
a lot of
Trick Williams, dude.
yeah.
He's like there. He's probably next year.
Mhm.
Like he's probably gonna be in the Rumble, and then he'll be on.
Yep.
He'll get called.
Obafemi, he'll show up too at some
Obafemi too.
point.
Same deal.
It's just the
Dude,
roster's
that
big.
guy.
The roster's huge. That's the problem.
Dude. Fucking,
What are you gonna do?
Moose showed up on NXT and was like talking to Oba and shit.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
I
give
threw
me
NXT
this
up
match.
a couple
Yes,
nights
dude.
ago, and I was like,
Moose is so.
I had it
sick,
up
too.
on one screen, and I was playing like Ready or Not or something, and I looked over. I was like, "Is that Nia Jax?" I was like, "Nia Jax is on NXT."
Yeah, dude. Dude, I love Nia. I don't give a fuck. Her character work is my favorite thing she does because she's so good at playing like
It's like the
like sassy bitch
yeah,
who's
which
just
makes
kind of mean faced
Yeah.
and fucking, and she's wicked good at shitting on people and cracking jokes and petty insults and shit.
Mhm.
She's very good at that. The best ever at that, in my opinion, is Chris Jericho. He's the greatest of all time.
Oh yeah,
At insulting people with insults that make you scratch your head. You go, why? What?
Kevin Owens is good too.
Kevin
at
Owens
that.
is also god tier at that. And Bailey is wicked good at that too.
Yeah,
The run she had where she was a bad guy, like doing the ding dong shit, like when I think she was injured, but she was still with Damage Control, like the original version. She was just so good on the mic, dude. That's when she really kind of felt like she was popping
yeah.
off.
They don't have a lot of things for some. Like, there's a lot of these people that don't have like just a direction.
Yeah.
Which is,
I mean, look at what happened at the last pay-per-view. The craziest spot of the entire night was Candice taking that ladder bump.
yeah. And
So much props to her.
Yeah,
That was incredible, dude. That looked so crazy.
It did look bad,
and she is so nasty.
it looked like she landed like her. I thought she was gonna break a rib or something.
What else what are you supposed to do with her? Like, the fans didn't react to her that crazy going into the match, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like she has to this point really connected with the fans enough to where they've accepted her forever. You know what I mean? Like, they were on the fence. I think the ladder spot was the first. Like, after that, I think people went, whoops, and we're in on her for life now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Because
like
it was moments like that matter in a way that isn't the work of the business. They matter because it's those high risk, crazy, unforgettable moments that when you participate, when you are the sacrifice made to give the fans one, they realize they are seeing that take place, whether they vocalize it or it's conscious or not.
They also
they are seeing something and are thankful for that experience.
Yes, that's what it is.
That's what it
they
is.
understand that, like, you're giving your body up.
Even if they're not
Chelsea
wrapping
Green.
Chelsea Green, same
she
deal.
did the same thing.
Same deal. Hers was wicked.
But
Dude, she took a
Chelsea's
fucking
here.
back
I
bump.
posted on our social feeds,
and that's
her
not to
match
say you
with,
have to
with
do
Penta.
a ladder bump.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's just
But
something you do that shows the crowd you are all in for them.
yes, it's like
That's
it's a rite of passage in a way.
It is. And if you give the crowd that, they will be behind you forever.
Yes. And the thing about it is Chelsea Green, like, she'll take all these bumps and whatever, but like the thing is WWE doesn't let her show how good she actually is.
She's so good, dude. She's so good.
And that's kind of what I was trying to prove by posting that was, working with Penta and having a match that was as good as it was.
Dude, I mean, Penta can work a broom and have a 4-star.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, she's
But
great.
that's not the point. He doesn't have to with them because all the women that he wrestled there, every single one of them had a god tier match with him.
Yeah.
Literally every single one of them.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. But the point is just.
But it's a matter of like, yes, you're showing the fans that you know.
Yep. And she did that with this ladder bump, I think. Yeah. And I genuinely believe next time people see her, if they wait too long, it might not work. But if they get on it now and they have her have a moment again, post the ladder thing, people will remember still.
It seems like they tend to wait too long.
Yes. She needed to be on the next show.
Yeah.
She needed to be. When that happened and the crowd went that crazy for her,
they start booking the next one.
The guys in the back, Triple H needed to be right on immediately. While he's seeing it on monitor, he's got to be on a post-it note going, she's got to be on next week's show.
Yeah, yeah.
Instant. Because if you know what you're doing, and if you're good, like, and given, who the fuck am I to say it? You know what I mean? I don't work behind the scenes. But it seems to me that the best way to do that, if you're in those positions of power, is to not give a fuck who it is. No matter what. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if you like their hair color. It doesn't matter if you like their fucking pants. It doesn't matter. If you see the moment on the monitor where the crowd goes fucking crazy for them, you make note and you continue to follow their path.
Yeah.
Right there, you go, oh, well, now that person, they've got to be on next week.
That isn't,
and you keep rolling that ball.
It's not a complicated concept.
It's not complicated. That's why I say when you see things like Kross coming back to that, you can't help but go, so they're for sure they're not doing that. Then.
They did it with Jay. They did it with Jey Uso.
They did it with Jey Uso. Why can't you do it with Kross? He got it rolling for you. He literally just alley-ooped you an unblocked dunk.
Right.
With the money. He filled the stadium too for you.
The same people, you'll probably find people that say, Jey Uso's good in the ring or whatever. Or they'll say Kross is bad in the ring and, whatever. But then they, will root for Jey Uso or whatever. Yep. So it's like, I don't get that one. I really don't get that one. You don't have to be crazy good in the ring.
And I like Jey Uso. I don't mean that at all.
Listen, here's the thing. WWE, and I was talking to somebody at work about this. They said like something about like how they tried to watch WWE recently because they heard it's like had a resurgence or whatever. And then they realized it's like there's barely any wrestling anymore. It's like a lot of promo work and a lot of talking.
It's a lot of
your first
there's
15 minutes of the show.
Matches every show.
Yeah, but your first, there's huge segments of just talking.
But they try to make it so that every single match is because of an ongoing story that it's going to develop.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, I don't. But I think that a lot of what WWE's focus is storytelling. So why not have a guy that's that focus? Right? Karrion Kross is focused on that kind of thing, not in-ring work. Your focus isn't in-ring work. If you were AEW, that's a different thing.
Yep.
But it's not. That's the way your company is going. That's the whole trend. Yeah. So why are you not capitalizing on a guy who does that?
Yeah.
What you guys do best.
I don't get it.
I just don't. That one's over my head.
And now let's look at the flip side of that. The other guy who's getting the treatment that everybody wants to see for Karrion Kross, LA Knight. Another guy who was forgotten and just shunned aside and given trash, who got an organic following, and they've made every correct decision with him to the point where now I think his promo with Punk that he just had on Raw was the official stamp, bang, this guy's a main eventer.
Yeah.
Boom. He might not have the world title right now, but he is now the closest he's ever been and is one of the guys in the small circle of guys feuding for the world title with Seth now.
Yeah, when I watched
Punk
that,
being one of the others,
I was like, okay, well, they're finally put him in.
He is a main eventer, period,
Yeah, and that's the thing is that might be a case of they waited too long.
I don't know if they did. And here's why I say I don't know what they did. They might have waited too long, but he's still over. Like, LA Knight is still super over, and he's doing the best work of his career right now. So it's like, I don't think they waited too long, only because it worked out that way. But if he would have ended up getting injured 5 months ago and his career ends, they waited too long. They could have had 2 years with him. You know what I mean? I know that's not a lot of time, but you'd rather just not make that money? Everything we're talking about equals more dollars for the company.
Right.
Right?
Well,
is that how it works, or do I not have a clue what I'm talking about with the wrestling company? When guys get over, they sell more merch, they put more butts in seats, they get more views on social media, and you make money as a company. Evidently, all of those things.
Evidently, that doesn't matter.
Apparently, I don't know. But that's
or it was all bullshit. Or it was all bullshit,
signals.
and Kross wasn't selling merch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Or he wasn't, but WWE's website said he was. So
yeah,
hard to say for me.
Yeah, I just don't buy that one.
Yeah,
I like seeing Knight where he is. That's great.
Me too. And I hope it absolutely has to end with him winning the world title. If he wins it one time, he can retire and go, I did it.
Yeah.
I did it, man. I actually got there.
Yeah, and then how do you
That's going to be one of the most profound guys winning a world title moments in many years.
Yeah, I just wonder how you make it work with the guys that are in that picture right now.
It's okay.
Triple threat match or what?
What I would love to see, and I doubt it's going to happen. I'd like to see LA Knight be the guy that takes it off of Seth. And I'd like to see Punk be the guy that takes it off of Knight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could do that.
And that be how Punk gets it. Or you have Punk win it off of Seth and drop it to Knight eventually. One or the other.
Yeah, because Punk and LA
Knight. Those are the three guys.
Punk and LA Knight being that would be.
They are so good together,
that's
man.
A chemistry thing.
You can see that they have good chemistry.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
I think that if they feud, it's going to be incredible. Bro.
Well, the whole thing I guess the whole thing blew my mind. The Kross thing blew my mind. That
blows my mind, man.
I think also LA Knight deserves some of the credit for Rollins' whole injury work too.
Of course.
So
he went
factor
along with
him in there. Yeah, and I wonder if they told. I bet they told him.
From what I understand, they told no one.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and apparently there were guys. Hold up. I was gonna say apparently there were guys in the back that were wicked pissed because they weren't brought in on the work, and they got work.
Oh, shit.
Here's the problem. You know who I'm pretty sure said that? Meltzer. And when Meltzer speaks, whatever gets said is trash.
Yeah, I don't care. Work your talent. Who cares?
Yep, work your talent. Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know who guaranteed you go to LA Knight and you go, Seth's not actually injured. It was a work, but we had to keep it to yell. He's going to go, filthy. Let's do work. You don't get, am I still in the world title picture? They're going to go, yeah, you absolutely. You're one of 3 guys in it now. Only 3. And then he goes, yup. Sick.
How invested is the talent in other people's storylines?
Why would
I read this thing early. I don't know.
Why would they not be going, oh, thank fuck he's not injured.
It Taker that said this? I don't want to put words in his mouth. I think it was Undertaker. Talking about how talent doesn't watch the matches when they're backstage. You don't see them back in his day. There were guys sitting in the chairs watching the matches on the monitors. But it doesn't seem like that's.
I have a good point about that too. I think. And it's not even a knock on Taker. I think Taker, he comes from a good place, which is the guys that want to be the best, they should be studying matches and seeing what's going on so they can be the best. How could you say he's wrong about that?
Right.
Here's where I think that it's not a case of him. He obviously wasn't malicious with it. I think there's something that's an industry standard now that he might not realize because it wasn't part of his deal.
Social media.
And how much money social media makes for the company. Right. You know what I mean?
And their brands.
That's
the
right.
other performers' brands.
So when you see guys, when he goes in there and he sees Xavier Woods doing up, down, down and filming instead of watching matches.
Yeah.
And recording TikToks, Taker's going to go, do you ever fucking study?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, hold up, because WWE is literally telling me you have an obligation to do this now.
Well,
so I'm fucking doing it.
Right.
And also, there's a double side to that. There's one guaranteed WWE is literally telling them, do all the social media you can because it makes us all more money.
Yeah.
So they're being incentivized not just by the management, but literally monetarily. Guaranteed they're being compensated and told monetize.
Yeah.
And also the Logan Paul factor. That whole conversation is the other side of that they're both positives, right? But a lot of guys have said, even if they weren't told to do that by the company directly, they are indirectly being told to do it by watching guys like Logan Paul, who came in only because of them being so good at doing all that other stuff. Regardless of what you think about him, he's still a wicked successful streamer and all this shit, right? So he's obviously good at getting a social media following and has a tie to that, and has absolutely rocketed himself way up the card fast. And he's over as a bad guy. He's ultra hated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. The point is, he's making them tons of money off of social media things. And so even if the company's not telling you have to do that, as a talent, you've got to be seeing that lead to opportunities and be going, I've got to start doing that.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, UFC fighters.
Yeah. So I think both of those two things coincide together to be the thing that I think Undertaker just is out of the loop on these days. Even if he's there, he's fucking.
Well, the reality is any athlete is doing this kind of thing.
He has a podcast. How can he sit there and go, why would they be doing it?
The funny thing is, I can't imagine Undertaker was sitting backstage watching Godfather matches in 96 or whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know what he was doing, but whatever he was doing, it fucking worked because he's one of the best ever.
I just don't see that happening though. But he also wasn't recording TikToks.
Just playing dominoes and drinking whiskey.
Right.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah. It worked. And that's my point. It's hey, Taker, are you pissed at the work that the fucking New Day's doing right now? Do you not think it's good? Because if you're pissed at it, then that would incentivize you to tell them to stop doing up, down, down and shit and pay attention. Whoops, it's wicked nasty, and they're doing some of the best work they've ever done, and they're extreme 9,999 out of 10 over, and it will be indefinitely.
It's just a shame they don't get to do more, though. They don't get enough screen time.
But that's because the screen time is so crowded. It's never been this crowded, ever.
I know, but and also, but I also don't want to see Sheamus and Rusev 5 times.
Me neither. Couldn't agree more. And that's where social media is even bigger, because then you go, hey, Akira Tozawa, when's the last time you had a match on SmackDown or Raw or whatever brand he's on right now? Never in a million years. Well, then he needs to be on social media all the time, because that's how he keeps himself relevant in the public eye. Yeah. So that people don't forget about him. And then 6-7 months from now, when he does finally get a match, it doesn't feel like he was gone, because everybody's been seeing him on Instagram Reels and all kinds of shit backstage with Maxine and Natty. He's in the zeitgeist. You're seeing him. So when he does show up at a match, you're not going, who's this guy again? You're going, hell yeah, Akira, let's go.
Well, Maxine had a match.
It was good too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was sick. Dude, she's getting serious. Well, if you're training with Natty and TJ down at their dungeon,
you can't help.
Have fun not getting good.
There's a lot of well, I mean, man, there's a lot of them that are coming up. Sol Ruka, dude, she's great. There's a lot of these women that are.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot, man.
Yeah, they got a good future ahead of them.
Yeah,
but the problem
I don't want them to rush it.
They're gonna botch the whole company here. So
I don't want them to rush it. I want NXT to get a good run with these characters. There's no reason not to. They're all younger too, so it's not like you have guys on or girls and guys on NXT that are fucking 45, and you're going, we're missing their peak. It's not happening right now. It ever has. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it never has.
Well, how old is Ricky Saints?
He's early 30s, I think, right? 33 or some shit like that.
If that's right, they haven't done much with him down there.
1990, so he's 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what's up with that? They haven't had
Ricky
him
Saints?
doing much.
He's been doing stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's really in a huge part of the picture. Which is a shame, because I
thought he just recently had a wicked big tag match or some shit.
I don't. Well, tag matches to me, I just don't.
Except for the Hardys. The Hardys versus the Dudleys.
Unless you're a tag team, sometimes it's so hard for me to get invested. Together? It's hard to get invested in tag matches.
Yeah, so here's the thing. There's
when they throw guys together, you know what I mean? I don't love that.
How many years did we watch WWE's tag division be literally zero? And then every team was Kane and X-Pac. And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Now, the Brothers of the Destruction, that was a cheesy scam team that I was obsessed with growing up, because they were two creative character guys from No Mercy or Here Comes the Pain, where you went max stats in every category. All power moves cause bleed or KO. Everything they do. Uh-huh. They were both 7 foot tall, 300 pounds with 6-packs. And they just walk out looking pissed, and then they just bury and squash match everybody they face. Mm-hmm. I was like, Perfect.
Keep doing
I
that.
wanted this forever. Dude, I was a Ryback fan. If you think that I don't want to watch cheesy steroid freaks of nature do lazy, sloppy, injury-prone power moveset only fucking 3-minute squash matches on guys with no chins or whatever, like that one guy.
Oh,
you're
Ellsworth?
Ellsworth. Thank you.
James
Ellsworth. I've been trying to think of his name forever. Yes, Ellsworth versus fucking Braun Strowman, man. Oh my God.
I don't mind tag teams when they stay together for even like
I know, I'm all over
Alexa and
now,
Charlotte. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like they've been together for
But
like
that's
Team
the
Hell
difference.
No or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All it takes is actually telling a story that establishes why they are becoming a set team that is an actual team, not just we threw two guys together and they won the titles on their first match. Like, what?
And it's like sometimes it makes sense. Like the one they did the other day was like, who was it? Braun and Bronson against like LA Knight and CM Punk or something like that.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Yeah, that
because
makes sense.
These are guys that are like in that story. Right. So you go, cool. Yeah, they would team up.
Yeah,
to face.
but some of it,
but
you're
they're
just like,
only
why
teaming
are
up
they
to face an actual established team?
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Yes, so, one of them is a team.
One of them is a team.
That's the thing is, sometimes they throw them together and you're like, I don't.
Sometimes I get
it's a one-off thing.
Yeah, sometimes I get it, but if the titles are going to change hands, it must be teams.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I like it more when it's teams, not two guys that got thrown together because they're in a storyline and then they somehow win the tag titles. Like it's happened.
Yeah.
But every time it's ever happened, I always wonder, like, where did that ever go? Has that ever gone anywhere super memorable? Or is it always just lead to an immediate breakup and then the titles fucking look worse for it? You know what I mean?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, they did it with Naomi. They did they played that whole thing out.
Yeah, dude.
Which that's another thing. I guess she's pregnant, so she'll be gone.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool though.
Good
for her. If she wants kids.
Yeah, and that's great.
She already has a kid.
It just sucks that. No, I don't think they do.
I don't know if they do. I think she already.
Maybe she does.
Or Jay.
I just don't.
Jimmy, Big Jim.
Big
Jim. Yeah.
Big Jim. It just sucks because it's a bad time for that.
It sucks only. I mean, she's having the best run of her career, and she gets pregnant. Yeah, that's a bummer. However, I'm sure the company will be cool about it, and she's going to be able to handle that in a way that should work. You know,
she's going to have to vacate. But...
She's going to have to vacate. Nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah.
The crowd will never be pissed if you come out, break character, and go, guys, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a mom. Everyone's gonna pop like an hardcore.
Oh yeah.
And she's gonna go away, and when she comes back, she's gonna get a wicked huge pop.
That's the thing. Yes, she is gonna get that. Yeah. But I think what sucks is that she's so over right now.
I know it's a bad. You're not wrong. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. But
it is what it is.
At the same time, if you're the person, if in your life you've decided you want a family and you want to have kids and stuff.
I read something about how they were trying for a while. So
that's what I mean. So in that frame,
it's like
can't help but just be happy for him. You know?
Yeah,
like it for sure. I totally agree with you. But I don't think it's going to end up being a negative because I think when she comes back, she's just going to be wicked over still. You know.
Yeah, of course.
People aren't going to forget.
I don't
because she's walking away on top right now, and it's temporary.
Yeah. What's the other one?
Look at
Damian
Eugene
Priest.
There.
Damian Priest has just been gone. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was in a thing with Malachi Black for a minute.
Yeah, they fought each other backstage. Not sure what's going on with that.
Where did that go? Because the dude was the world champ. Like not even a year ago.
Yeah,
or a year ago.
And he is another guy who's like clearly in that mix. You know.
So
what I mean?
Judgment Day to me is so weird because it's like, I think it's they keep teasing and playing around with this like we're gonna break up thing, and
it doesn't happen.
I just want Dom and Finn to go at it, and I want Finn to like have to bring out the demon and all that stuff.
That's the end game, but
I think it just needs to start happening. Like
I think that they're waiting for Liv to be back
to wrap
because
something
I think that
up.
She is part of something.
I think I think they have something planned there.
I think that she's involved in something, and they don't want to screw her out of it with how much she's done for the company.
Right now, she is,
or two,
and it's because Roxanne is in there, and that's going to start something.
Right.
That's going to start boiling stirring the whole pot. There,
it's been cool to see it be a situation where Roxanne is in there just to be a teammate, and she hasn't been trying to fuck Dom. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like that because I think everybody went into this going, here we go again with Dom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that wouldn't have worked, I don't think, this time. Like it would have because it's Dom's character. It makes sense. You know what I mean? He's a dirty scoundrel and I love it. But I think it's smarter to not just do the exact same thing right in a row.
Yeah.
You just told that story with him and
think
Liv.
you might
just honor that him and Liv, like Liv is the actual girl, you know? He's like, she gave me tendies, brother. I'm sold.
I think they're going to do it without
just keep it
having, when she's there.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. If
the tensions are going to start growing.
They won't even have, I bet they don't even necessarily have her get with Dom fully, but they will at least have Judgment Day feel like it is moving on from her because of success.
Right. They're going to be
like,
when
she comes in, she's going to feel like the wheel.
Yeah.
The squeak, like the fifth wheel or whatever, third wheel, fifth wheel, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. She's going to be mad. She's going to be mad that they just gave her the title. Yeah. You know?
She's going to be, and then they lost it. And they'll be like, they got him back.
Right.
You know, or whatever, you know? And it'll be a whole thing to just cause more tension that'll eventually blow up.
Yeah. I think that's.
Yeah.
I think the Judgment Day just needs to come to an end here at some point, and I want that to boil over. I just really do.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Now
I know that it's like I love that it's been around for that long, but
me too. And has found ways to get to a point where it feels fresh again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now, right now, I'm laughing because we're looking at YouTube stream.
Just like
we were looking for a
specific
reason. And what I'm seeing that's smoking me is that as a cheap plug for your other show, Clear Shots, this clip of you guys talking about Frankie Valli's live shows, bro. Good God. That shit is crazy.
And then also Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene and LA Knight getting a pop, Dubby. It's right on brand, dude.
Yeah. curated YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, do you have anything else you wanted to go over?
Let's see.
We hit the stuff that like had to get talked about, no question.
There's also people talking about Cena's final match getting moved. It was originally, I guess it was going to be like Saturday night's main event. They were going to move it to compete with World's End, AEW's show.
Weird.
And it's like, why are you competing?
Can you not do that?
Why are we competing in 2025 when everybody can just stream shit? Like you don't have to be. Yes, you're on at the same time, but no one watches shit live anymore.
No,
like people do, but like.
If they wanted to, people could literally, you know how many people have fucking computers at home now that they could literally watch both at the same time?
Yeah. And I see this all over Reddit. They're like, well, these two shows are on the same night. Which one are you going to watch? It's like,
both.
I'm going to watch both of them.
What
are you talking about?
That's what I don't get it either, man.
Do you know what year it is?
Yeah. What decade it is?
Yeah.
We've been able to do this over a decade.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I was looking at Forbidden Door, like the card for Forbidden Door. It looks pretty fucking good.
Oh, dude, yeah, it does.
Dude, MJF and Hangman is going to be awesome.
Yeah, that is absolutely guaranteed.
And they have a steel cage match.
Yep, that's guaranteed.
Yep.
What do we got? We've got
Strickland and Okada.
Oh, my God.
Tony Storm and Athena.
Yep, that's going to be good.
Yep. And then all these
Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian are back. That's cool.
Yep.
I don't know.
Who's
is Darby
Mercedes
Allin on this card?
Again?
Darby Allin's not on this card.
Who's Mercedes facing?
I can't even remember who
Hayter? Is that who it is? Jamie Hayter? No.
Oh, Alex Windsor.
That's who it is.
Yeah. TBS title match.
Duh.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher. Dude, Kyle Fletcher's been great.
Dude, Fletcher's nasty.
Yeah, this is a cool card. I can't wait for that one.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be sick.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
This is Forbidden Door, right?
Yes. That'll be the 24th. Okay. So,
I mean, right there, the left sag panel. Are you kidding?
That's crazy. Edge and Christian being back together is really cool.
Yeah, that's where that we mentioned it earlier. Man, I'm just so happy that they're getting to that.
Yeah, it needed to happen at some point.
No, don't get it twisted. I think that AEW's Christian's run in AEW has been some of his best work of his career. No question. I think it's been some of his best work of his career.
Yeah.
However,
let's see if I can
I've wanted to see him get to this part of the story for so long. I think a lot of people have. I'm not pissed. Like, I don't think that they waited too long or something. It's nothing like that. I'm just excited to see them finally get to this part where you have them teaming up. I can't believe we're going to see them in a tag match.
Yep.
I can't believe that's real.
I think the Strickland match is going to be really cool.
And that might, Strickland and Okada and MJF and Hangman have the potential to be the two best matches of the whole night.
Yeah. How could they not?
With Tony Storm and Athena being up there.
No, Athena's been really good.
Athena's been killing it wicked hard. And Tony is just, I will always say it till I'm blue in the face, I think she's the most important worker in the whole company right now.
Yeah, I think man, I just I don't know. We keep saying
this card looks wicked good.
AEW is doing a fucking
wicked
thing,
good.
Man.
Even the lights out steel cage thing.
Yes,
even
so
that looks fine.
Yeah, Darby Allin and all those guys, dude.
The guys that they have facing off against the fucking Death Riders is crazy though. Like Kenny, Darby, fucking Osprey, Kota, and Tanahashi, right? Yeah, what the fuck?
Yep, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And the Bucks and anything to do with the cage, yep. Cesaro, obviously, cool. I love Cesaro. Gabe Kidd's wicked good too.
What's on Sunday? Is something else on Sunday? Because we might not be able to watch it.
Right?
Something else might be on.
There might be something, yeah.
So stupid.
What if it's what was that? What was I just gonna say? What if it's fucking Robot Wars? What if there's like a Robot Wars pay-per-view? It's over, bro.
Yeah.
I saw something recently that Robot Wars was coming back.
Are you serious?
That's a big deal.
What happens if that's what we should do is start
Didn't
another
Jericho fucking host it once?
Did he?
Robot Wars? Pretty sure.
That seems like a real thing.
Yeah.
I remember Kenny Florian doing BattleBots.
He did, yeah. BattleBots might be what I'm thinking of that Jericho did too.
Did Chris Jericho do it? Maybe.
Chris Jericho BattleBots. Type in Chris Jericho BattleBots.
If he didn't,
real, it has to be. Or Robot Combat League.
Robot Combat
on Sci-Fi. This has to get watched.
I've never even heard of Robot
Tall
Combat.
Humanoid robot. What?
I've never heard of Robot
Teams
Combat.
use exosuits.
Wait a minute, what?
What is this?
I have to see.
This gets watched.
Robot Combat League.
I don't want to see him talking about it. I want to see fucking robots fighting.
Yeah, what is going on? How do we see all this?
Here we go. That's so loud.
So loud. I can't play the audio.
What is this?
What is happening?
Shit, dude.
This isn't real.
What is this?
It can't be real, right?
How have I never seen that? This is wicked crazy.
Oh my God, with this.
I'm going to show this shit to my brother and his head's going to explode. Jericho! They just showed Jericho raging out.
This is insane. Wait, what is this on?
How? It was on Sci-Fi Channel in like 2007.
It's probably not on any streaming service because no one picked this up.
There's no way. Unless it's on the Sci-Fi Channel. That's the only way. That's the only way.
Wait, Sci-Fi is owned by somebody, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're devolving on this show right now, but
whatever. It's the end of the stream anyways, yeah. Yeah. Combat League.
Sci-Fi?
Sci-Fi.
Well, there's probably a online. You could watch it online somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gotta be. It's on Tubi or some shit. It looks like every full episode is just on.
Yeah, there's
YouTube
probably like a.
They're not full episodes. They're 1 minute clips.
There's probably like a what is it?
It's banned.
It's Pluto TV
it's banned
channel
in 100 countries or some
Pluto
shit.
TV channel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Pluto TV, where they have like World Series of Poker channel and shit like that.
We should start a Birmingham Wrestling
Robot Wars
Pluto TV channel.
Oh my God, I would do it in a heartbeat. Who cares?
Just playing
reruns of 10 episodes. There's 10 hours.
We only sell them. Yeah, we only sell them like 5 episodes.
A dozen episodes or some shit. That's so dumb. So after fucking 3 months of episodes or whatever, or no, after a day, it's just the same shit getting talked about again, dude. That's so dumb.
Yeah, but it's cool background noise.
Yep.
So yeah, sure. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, same here, man. We covered this shit that like had to get talked about.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Raw and I watched like both shows.
Yeah,
I did watch both shows last week, but I barely remember SmackDown at all.
Same.
And I remember like key points from Raw, but like I don't know. I think like some of this stuff with TKO is like leaving a bitter taste.
It is. I think so too.
And
I love the talent, so I watch to support the talent.
Yeah.
But TKO can kiss my ass. Of course. I mean, in what world in 2025 in the United States can you be like pro corporation? That's ridiculous.
Well, it's like we said. I just don't think wrestling fans are ready to pay that money to watch this
I don't
show.
think so either. And I think they won't. And ESPN people will. You know
and
what I mean?
They're doing a lot of PLEs now. Like it seems like it's almost more frequent than every
like
month.
Twice a month.
Yeah.
Most months.
Because you have main events, like Saturday night's main event every once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah, it's getting to be kind of
crazy, man. Getting crazy. But we'll see what happens. They might immediately see the backlash and go, "We've got to go."
I hope they take that 1.6 billion and they put it into their stages. So that
I think they take that 1.6
I want the backlash stage
and they put it into
with the hooks,
getting Karrion Kross back.
yeah. Just put it all in his contract.
Yeah. 10-year, $1 billion deal. I can't believe somebody hasn't been offered that yet, like a Roman Reigns or something. We'll legit pay you $1 billion if you sign a 10-year deal.
They don't tend to disclose like these contracts that much.
That's true. But that would be
$100
million
have to.
a year, though. That's so cheesy.
There's
not. No way.
They don't. I don't think they're like.
I think because it was traded, there were contracts out at one point. Like I remember seeing that Roman was making like 20 or something like that, and Seth and Becky were making like
some
14,
of them have
and
been.
Rhea was making like 16 or something. Like there's a bunch of people. There's a ton of people making $1 million a year. In WWE right now, and then there's like a bunch of people making over 10 a year. You know what I mean? Now, what the exact numbers are, why the fuck would we know? You know
I don't think the WWE is required to disclose any of it.
I don't think they are now.
Oh,
unless
well, they
TKO
might, because now they're a publicly traded company.
That's true. They are a publicly traded company. I was just about to say that. Yeah, TKO is publicly traded. I believe.
That's the issue there.
Is it publicly
so they
traded?
might. I think
because if
so.
it is, instantly all of the financial records are required to be viewable.
I think you can buy stock. TKO
yes,
Group Holdings.
Looks like it's publicly traded. Wait, can you? Yeah, New York Stock Exchange, of course. Yeah. If you could buy stock, that's what that means.
And it's not looking good in the last couple days.
Well, look what they did and announced a wicked stupid idea. But it's way up from what it was a fucking year. Yeah. August 6th was beat.
Yeah, but that's where you want to buy right there.
That's where you want to buy. And look what it did. How much did it just go?
Sell
like 20 points.
As soon as they said $29.99, that's when you sell.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
188 is a good market price though. That's not bad.
No, yeah, that's good.
I don't know. They're not hurting, but I think it might hurt them. I think this might actually hurt them.
I think it'll at least be enough for them to reconsider what the fuck they're doing when the deal comes up. You know what I mean? And go, what are we doing?
I don't know. Maybe, if you think about it, it could be a good time to buy the stock.
Because it's going to be down.
Because it's down now, right? So what happens when...
Just so you guys know, you should take stock advice from us.
Yeah.
This is definitely take stock advice from our two bozo asses.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it might be good for them as a company, but who knows?
That's right. It might be good for them in that regard.
The ESPN deal, who knows?
Whatever. I mean, guess what's
just
good
not
for them
good for
financially?
wrestling fans.
Getting paid millions of dollars to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking they're okay.
It's not good for us, is what I'm trying to say.
It's not good for us. Yeah, not good for us. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's it for me.
That's it for sure.
We did an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think the plan going forward is do like live shows on Thursdays.
Yeah, the past few shows we've been like literally the last one we went live on Friday.
Yeah.
And so what we were thinking at first was like, oh, well, we usually released on Friday, so let's just go live Friday.
Yeah.
What we're thinking we're going to do instead, because it'll work out better for everybody, is go live on Thursday.
Go live Thursday. If you guys watch it live, cool. You get to see it early.
A day early, yeah.
Yep. Then it'll come out as a podcast Friday, as it usually was.
Yep. So yeah. And I think that's the right move. So that's what we're going to start doing from now on.
Yeah.
If anybody has a better idea than that, pitch it. We'll see what we can do.
Or just send dicks into the
Can
chat.
I see that again real quick?
Send the chat.
The only comment, a fucking bot posting a dick.
Yeah, it's just bots. I wonder if I can show that.
We need to get a screenshot of that too. That's absolutely fantastic.
Let's see. Hard live. There's our live chat.
Yep, that's absolutely incredible.
So, You guys
Thank
get
you.
to see that.
Fucking question mark bot in chat.
It just needs to be our chat all the time.
Dumb, dude.
Just
So
copy and
dumb.
paste it so I can put it back in there next time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, everybody.
Let's get out of here.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.
Hell yeah.